This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, June 24th to the 30th. Alright. Cappies. That being said, let's shuffle. Let's shuffle. Rumble. What is that? I don't know. Cappy. Let's see what's happening with Cappy for next week. I gotta get a bigger table. For sure. Okay, Capricorn, in the past, I see you were victorious in dropping some sort of a defeat that you felt from either a business collaboration, a partnership of some sort, even a romantic partnership. But you overcame that. You came out of the Ten of Swords, very victorious. It might have been something more related to work than love, but maybe not. We shall see as we go on. In the present, it's looking like you're dealing with love and passion, and it's looking like you're in control of this, or you're trying to start something brand new when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to a loving decision that you have to make. But I see it working out pretty good. We'll clarify this in a minute. But I see somebody here very determined, somebody that the other person might be a little younger, so either or they're not as emotionally mature as you, or vice versa. In the future, I see somebody's walking away from something that wasn't quite beneficial to them, which is good. They're leaving something behind that doesn't serve them anymore. And it might be related to an addiction, an obsession of some sort. Something that's really not beneficial. But they're walking away from it. And they are walking into this energy of a very secure man, or woman, powerful, driven, knows what they want, kind of like walking into your own energy, pretty much. They're walking into this character, which is the King of Pentacles. It's usually Taurus. It could be any earth sign. In this case, it might be you, Cappy. I want to clarify what kept you in this Ten of Swords in the past. What was that? You probably know, but I'm curious. I want to see what was happening there that you felt so defeated from. Alright, so it's clarified with the Fool, Six of Swords, and the Hermit. I feel like you jumped into something without thinking too much. This partnership here, I feel like you may have taken a risk. And I feel like the other person may have walked away, unfortunately, for some reason. And that pushed you straight into a place of actually thinking about things and kind of like going back to yourself, to let's figure myself out first before I do anything like that again. You know, I'm not gonna take any chances until I know for sure that things are gonna pan out for the better. You can never know for sure, I know, but this is very spiritual card, a very you might be dealing with a Virgo here, but this is someone that finds the answer. They don't just go within just for the heck of it. They stay on the side, they observe, they kind of, you know, not participate in things. Instead, they're just observing and taking things in and working on them. You know, not just letting them pass through and that's it. You're working on things. And I think what you're working on is the situation that you wanted to take a leap of faith somewhere and you did. And I think it brought you a lot of pain. With the Six of Swords here, with somebody walking away from whatever this was. But in your present, there's something stable here, or so it looks like. So let's see what this is. I want to clarify the Page of Wands here in the present. I feel like maybe a situation came up again where you needed to make a decision about something or communicate something to someone. And this time, it looks like it was more thought through than in the past. And it turned out good this time, because it's looking like there's a choice in love here that's usually pretty happy. So let's see. Yeah, you had to put something behind and you needed a lot of strength to do that. And what you put behind, I think, is this situation where maybe in the past you were a little more impulsive. Maybe you didn't really think things through. Maybe you just listened to your intuition without actually taking into consideration all of the other factors. And you may have thought that the other person was going to respond in the same way, which probably wasn't the case. But I feel like you're putting that behind, that kind of reaction of going forward. And, you know, I don't care what happens. I feel this and I want this right now because this is how I feel. And I feel like you worked on that kind of impulsiveness and that kind of drive that you have to jump into things without thinking necessarily. So I think this is what's happening in the current situation. You're more patient, you're more analytical maybe about things. You still know what you want, you're very passionate about what you want, but you're not as impulsive, I think. So let's see this Two of Cups that's coming out of here. All right. So you're getting the Two of Cups with that, which is, you know, a new partnership, a new beginning in love. And it's happening pretty fast again, pretty impulsive with the Page of Wands here. But this time it's bringing in the Sun. And you are the other person, and I think it may be you're still kind of thinking of the past here. Kind of think, maybe this is a past person that you're dealing with. But I feel like you're kind of in that place where, you know, what if this is going too fast? What if things are not the way they seem? What if I'm being impulsive again, or, you know, not rational enough? But I think you are. These are just thoughts that, you know, they can come naturally to us. For the future, I want to clarify the Devil and see what this is about. But you're definitely leaving this, whatever this is, you're leaving it behind. And you're stepping back into your power because you're leaving something behind. So I want to know what this is. And we've got the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So I feel like somebody here... Four of Wands refers to marriage. Maybe you were married and that might have come to an end. Because I feel here somebody has love to offer, but somebody's rushing right out of it. Maybe this marriage was... You are definitely walking away from a marriage, or your spouse is walking away from you, but I feel like this is you because you're getting back into your own power here. Did you get married very fast without thinking? Was it one of those things, we met today, we got married in 2 weeks kind of things? Because I feel like everything is rushed here through this former situation here. I feel like it's very, very impulsive and rushed and very rapid moving, and it's not... Nothing really kind of evolves around love, more around passion, which is not a bad thing, but it's not the only thing. That's the problem. And I think love was missing in that somehow. You might be getting out of a marriage here that you didn't see necessarily as loving, but very, fiery, passionate, and it didn't quite bring you that groundness, that stability that you were looking for. And you might be putting that behind you. But what you're dealing with in the present shows that you kind of learned your lesson. And you're not rushing things, and you're taking things very, not even methodical, but you're letting them flow the way they should. You're not putting in your, I feel like you're a very passionate person and you're not letting that drive you anymore. Which, you may have fire in your chart, or because Capricorns are usually grounded. I have some friends that are Capricorn and they don't seem grounded. They seem more like passionate. But, I think there's something here that you learned from the past and you are applying it in the present, and I feel like it's benefiting you. Because what it's looking like in the present and in the future, you're getting everything grounded and everything solid. It's not that rushing, passionate kind of energy to whatever's happening now and in the future. So, this is what I have for you. If you learned your lesson from the past, whatever that was, congratulations, and keep on doing what you're doing because you're doing great.